Hey there, I finally got around to watching the quick clip that is out about the Star Trek Picard series, and I'm not enthused. So I watched the clip. I mean, it's very short. It's what 1 minute long, a little minute 9 seconds to be exact. But I'm trying to figure out, the words that are coming over are 15 years ago, today you led us out of darkness, commanded the greatest rescue armada in history. I mean, are they? It's hard to know what they're talking about. I mean, are they talking about? I'm looking back at the films. If they're going an actual 15 years back, I mean, that's Nemesis is further back than that. So Nemesis is 17 years back. So is there some other event that we don't have any knowledge of from things that were going on? There's some other event that happens after Nemesis that then somehow ruins Picard forever. They continue to say in their little clip, I'll put up, maybe they have their images of, he's there. Of course, he seems like he's gone back to the vineyard. He's doing, there's the little fertilizer, little bots going over the top of it, and then he's got the wine that they make and stuff and all that, and then it just goes to his face and then Picard, and then the end is only the beginning, which the end is only the beginning. I remember that more from the first Mummy movie than, or no, that's death is only the beginning. Okay, so I guess this is a little different. The end is only the beginning, but is this going to just be a breakdown of why he's, a horribly emotionally destroyed person, and then we just get to do a deep introspective of how horrible he is and how he's destroyed and everything, if that's what it is, just him sitting around reminiscing about how some battle destroyed him. That's not Picard, right? I mean, that he's forceful. He gets affected by tragedy, but he's in the different TV show parts. He is able to move on. He's able to continue on even with loss and be able to do. That's part of your training. That's part of how everything in life is. We lose family members, we lose friends, we lose, all kinds of, we lose pets, things like that. And we have to be able to incorporate that into our psyche and be able to move on. And so does this just destroy him? I mean, it's the quotes from there say, then the unimaginable. What's unimaginable? I guess we have to figure out something. What did that cost you? Your faith in us, your faith in yourself. Tell us, why did you leave Starfleet, Admiral? And then it says the end is only the beginning. So I did find this article on Esquire that's kind of gives a little bit of a hint. Says when we last see Picard in Nemesis, he defeats Shinzon. Yes, we all know about Nemesis, and kind of why did we go see that? I don't know. It was all right. So now they're saying that this takes place 15 years after Nemesis. Well, we're more than 15 years after if you're going literally. But, I mean, they can play with time all they want, I guess. The first trailer for the upcoming CBS All Access series has dropped its not-so-happy ending for Picard. Shows peaceful orchard on Earth with voiceover that hints about something horrible happening to Picard after the events of Nemesis that led to the then Admiral to resign from Starfleet and I guess go be a grape lord on a winery. So it just doesn't seem, none of this seems interesting. There's no exploration. There's no, if they're going to maybe explore, and like do flashbacks, like is it him sitting there in a chair doing flashbacks and somebody else is living the flashback scenes, doing the flashback scenes or something. I don't see that as being good. I would want, now maybe if they were to have it start a little bit of a reminiscing, and then Starfleet come to him and say, we need Picard back, right? And then go off and do some type of, adventure. I mean, because I don't think this is going to be very many episodes. I think this is going to be, 8 or 10 episodes probably at the most, because, there are problems that I've heard with merchandising and getting people signed up and getting things moving has been very slow. So I just think it's kind of a shot in the dark. It's like, let's milk Star Trek for all we've got. Discovery is horrible. I watched 3 episodes of Discovery and said, I'm never watching this ever again, and I'm never going back. I'll let other people go and make videos about Discovery, because no, I will take a stab at Picard. I mean, I will, I do like Patrick Stewart. I have seen him at Star Trek conventions. He seems like a very nice, deep, thoughtful kind of person. When he was at our Star Trek convention I was at in Sacramento, he was a little bit late getting there, because there's a tree in the park around Sacramento that was from where he used to live over in Europe, and those trees are now extinct there, and they had one of those trees in Sacramento. So he was just in awe that tree was still alive, that tree was going to still be flourishing and all that stuff, and he was just sitting there contemplating that, and then he realized, I have to go, and then came in and still stayed late, answered everybody's questions, and was there. It was very, very nice. He was very nice. I think he's very, embracing of fans and the like and things like that. I don't think he's, some people, actors can be real jerks to you, but I don't think that's Patrick Stewart. So I don't know if he's having a lot of input, that maybe that's what's, some of his input about what he wants to do with it. I mean, he is very Shakespearean. Maybe this is going to go along that lines and be more an in-depth Shakespearean study of Picard after a huge tragedy. So which could be compelling and could be interesting. But if it goes down, any kind of identity politics, social justice garbage, like, Discovery is, then they're not getting the point. They're not understanding. Then they've basically done, the Rian Johnson, Luke Skywalker treatment, right? And I don't want that. I want it to be good. I want it to be, like original Star Trek, like in the Next Generation frame. I will still want it to be. That was still, Star Trek that I wanted to see. The Star Trek that I wanted to, be involved with. So if they can keep that and they don't completely go off the deep end, then I'll be in for it. Then I'll come and watch it. But if they're going to just continue down the Discovery road and just twist everything off like that, then if they do that with Picard, then for sure I'm done forever with Star Trek. So, I mean, we have the Orville, so that's where I put all my watching of any kind of space sci-fi stuff, right, is the Orville, because that is actually turned into better Star Trek than Star Trek, right? So they have a high bar to reach, to hold up against, for this Picard show. I mean, if you can't do at least as good as, the episodes of the Orville, if you can't reach that level, then you're going to lose everybody for sure. So, and I don't really see Discovery coming back at all. I mean, I canceled my CBS All Access thing, and I'll probably, once this comes, maybe, I don't know, I'll turn it on for Picard and then watch 2 or 3. And if it's horrible, after 3, I'll give it 3. And then if it's horrible, then you'll hear from me and I'll be telling you exactly what I think. All right. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully we can get some semblance of our Star Trek back. All right. Well, thanks for watching this. If you like all my videos, then hit the like button and subscribe. I do videos a couple of times a week and post them here on my channel. If you got any more comments about Picard or anything that you think that you saw that's going to going on, things that you're hoping for, then comment down below. And thanks for watching. Take care.